get in front of 1,000 people for just a few cents. Facebook is the cheapest one there is out there. This is one of the things that really confuses people, but I just want to say that if you want to start advertising on Facebook, do not. If you are wanting to get in front of your ideal client, then you should be running Facebook ads. Hi, I'm Kerry Fitzgibbon, an ADHD fempreneur, multiple seven-figure business owner, and Facebook marketing ninja. Together, let's unleash AI-powered Facebook marketing to take your business from best-kept secret to the top of your niche and beyond. Welcome to the ADHD Fempreneur, and this week's episode is frequently asked questions that people are asking around Facebook ads. So I've been doing Facebook ads for over 13 years and know a thing or two about how to run a successful ad campaign for your business using Facebook, aka Meta. So Meta owns Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and Messenger. So I'll be running through some of those frequently asked questions, like, things like how much should ads do ads cost, right through to, what happens if my Facebook account is hacked or is disabled, and what's the most successful Facebook ad that, to run. But before I do, I have a really, really cool tool for you that is going to help you with your Facebook ads and also your, creatives and copywriting when it comes to running Facebook ads. And it's this little tool, and it's free for all of us, and it's sitting inside Facebook itself, and it's the Facebook Ads Library. All right. So the Facebook Ads Library has in it every single ad that is being run on Facebook and Instagram. And the great thing about it is you can search up brands. So you can search up top brands in your industry and see what kinds of ads that they're running. Have a look at their hooks. Have a look at the different types of creatives. Are they using images? Are they using videos? And so on. Or you can spy on your competitor with these as well. So you can look up industries and keywords. So go check out the Facebook Ad Library. Go spy on your competitor, see what types of ads that they're running, and then maybe reverse engineer or be that step ahead now that you know what they're doing. Or have a look at some of the big brands and the big brands around your industry, and then maybe model some of their ads as well. Love this tool. It's absolutely fantastic. So let's jump into this week's episode around, what are some of the most popular Facebook ad questions that business owners are asking around the world. So let's just start with the very first one, which is, are Facebook ads worth it anymore? This is a big one. I often have people say to me, hey, Kerry, with all the stuff that's happening with Facebook and that, and people are leaving Facebook in droves and all the other, things that they say about Facebook. My audience isn't on Facebook. So is it worth running a Facebook ad? Let's put it this way. Most of the world's population is still on Meta. So Meta owns Facebook, Instagram, Messenger, WhatsApp. The world's population, most of the world's population, if they're not using Facebook itself, might be on Instagram. If they're not using Facebook and Instagram, they're using WhatsApp. If they're not using WhatsApp, they're using Messenger. Just think about what you use. And do you use any four of those? Because if you are, then your clients are as well. It's the largest social media channel in the entire world. So if you are wanting to get in front of your ideal client and you don't have a lot of time to do organic, so post for free, then if you're time poor, then you should be running Facebook ads. So yes, they are worth it. Yes, you can make a lot of money from Facebook ads and running them correctly, right? The right way. The problem is that most people or most business owners don't know how to run ads because that's not their core business. So they don't know how to run them properly. So they'll sit there, they'll boost a post, which is the worst thing you can do, rather than running a proper ad in Ads Manager. And it won't work because it's not designed to work. And then they say Facebook ads don't work. If you have a really sound strategy and then take that strategy and put it into a really sound system, Facebook ads system, and are a little bit more patient, so don't expect that it's going to work the first day, then they are worth it. And not just worth it, it's how I have been able to build my multi-million-dollar businesses and how my clients are doing exactly the same. So short answer, are Facebook ads worth it anymore? Yes, they are, but only if you do them correctly and you know what you're doing and you have a sound strategy behind your marketing and ad campaign. So the second question that people are asking out there are, how do beginners run Facebook ads? So if you are brand new to it, now you're a business owner, you want to get in front of your ideal client, you might have the best product or service in the world, but you are the world's best kept secret, which we hear a lot, then you know that you probably should be running ads to get in front of your ideal client. But if you're just starting out and this is the thing that you don't know how to do, then, and you're a beginner, then you need to learn. Now you can learn by trial and error and mistake yourself 100%. And, you can probably go and Google stuff as well. The issue with that, so if you don't know, you can learn by trial, error, mistakes. That's going to cost you a lot of money. There's also a lot of people that are putting information out there that really doesn't work. Like, they haven't been doing it a long time. They might have tried something, or no, they might have listened to someone talking about it and then just touted it verbatim back without actually testing it. So if you are a beginner, you want to run Facebook ads, invest in a solid program or course, or get a mentor or get someone to do it for you. So your options are invest in a course, learn it yourself, but make sure that the person that's teaching the course go and do the research. Have they been around for a long time? Do they know what they're doing? Usually around for a long time. Lots of great testimonials. Go sign up to free webinars. I hold a webinar on Facebook ads, how to master and monetize Meta. I'll put the link in the show notes here. But I'm sharing this with you because, I've been doing it 13 years. I am a Facebook preferred partner. Facebook even rates what I do, which means that I get great results and I spend a lot of money on ads. But the system that I've been using since the get-go, and it works. It's not the brand new hack. It's not the brand new, this is how you run it now. It's the way we've been running ads for years, and everyone's starting to go back to this way, which is building out, getting people to know, love and trust you, finding out who your ideal audience is, and running ads to those people to build your brand, running ads to those people to sell your products and services. So go find someone or invest in an agency and to do those for you if you are a beginner wanting to jump on in. You can try and figure it out for yourself. It's just in a really long and an expensive process. So, I hold free workshops for people to help them do this. So we'll leave some links in the show notes, and you can come join me on those free workshops where you can learn a little bit more about it if you are a beginner. So another thing, I'm based in Australia. So a lot of people do actually ask here in Australia is how much does it, Facebook ads cost in Australia? So it's not actually so much as how much Facebook ads cost, because it depends on so many different factors, okay? But let me just share with you a couple of things here. One is if you do what we call a video view ad. So you have a video and your objective is to get eyeballs on the video, which is typically a top of funnel, attracting people, brand building up your brand engagement and authority. We use videos. They cost a lot less than anything else. So we can get eyeballs on a video for less than 3 cents. Okay, and that's compared to if you talk about other mainstream media, or other advertising platforms. Facebook is the cheapest one there is out there. It's highly targeted. You can get in front of your exact target audience when they're online, where they hang out, and when they're ready to buy, because of the Facebook algorithm. If you know what you're doing, this is exactly it. So you can exactly get in front of your people that have a problem. You're the solution at the right time. By doing that, and knowing who your target audience is and knowing what their problems, their fears and their frustrations and things are, and being able to put a message out to them that targets them, then you can lower your advertising costs. But there is no other media out there as cheap. If you were going to advertise on TV, for instance, well, to get in front of 1,000 people, you're looking at, you're not going to get change out of $20 to get in front of 1,000 people. And it's not necessarily highly targeted. If we're talking about newspaper, for instance, well, not even highly targeted newspaper, but to get in front of 1,000 people, you're not going to get change out of, let's just say, $10. Google, $1.29 for an average keyword to get in front of 1,000 people, but that's an average keyword. LinkedIn, to do LinkedIn advertising to get in front of 1,000 people, 75 cents on average. Facebook, you can still get in front of 1,000 people for, just a few cents. And in fact, between 3 cents and 24 cents to get in front of 1,000 people. It's the cheapest, easiest, quickest way to build your brand, build your business, and to also scale your business. So, Facebook ads, it's a piece of string how much they cost, but they are one of the cheapest ones out there. And it depends on your strategy and your budget as to, what you can do with them as well. And the other key thing to note with Facebook, and when I'm talking Facebook, it's Meta. So it's, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, you can advertise, Messenger, is that it depends on things that are happening around the world. It depends on the time of the year. Advertising costs fluctuate. So we have this fourth quarter. So fourth quarter starts at around about October, November. So it's about the time where, we have all the silly season, as well as the Cyber Monday, Black Friday specials. You have Christmas and so on. So that fourth quarter, advertising costs can triple to quadruple during that time. Okay, so if you're starting ads for your very first time during that fourth quarter, so October, November onwards to the start of January, well, it's possibly going to be a lot more expensive for you than if you let's just start ads in January. So typically during that time, we've done all our ads, list building and everything, and we roll into list building and rolling out emails to our lists, messages to our list, SMSs, more so than relying solely on ads, and it depends on your industry as well. But I do cover more of this in my free trainings. All right, so how do I start a Facebook ad is another question that people ask. So you do need to have a personal profile. Personal profile has to be an admin on a page. The personal profile also needs to sign in a thing called Business Manager or Meta Business Suite. So you need to obviously Google that. I can put a link in here on Meta Business Suite. Your personal profile needs to sign into Meta Business Suite, and then that Meta Business Manager, Meta Business Manager needs to have an ad account in it and a page in it for you to run ads. And then you go into Ads Manager to run the ads. It gets really, really complicated. And this is one of the things that really confuses people. But I just want to say that if you want to start advertising on Facebook, do not do that big blue boost a post button on your page. You waste money doing that. You will need a page. You will need an ad account. And to have best function, you need to have them inside a Business Manager, not to be mistaken by a Business Meta Suite, which owns our page. So like I said, it gets complicated, but at the very basic level, you need a page, you need an ad account, all right? And you need a personal profile to be admin on both of those. It doesn't mean that people see you as the admin. It's just that that's what Facebook requires. There are certain rules where they'll let another type of profile own a page, but you don't have the functionality you do as if a personal profile is an admin. All right, so moving on is one of the questions, and I get this actually all the time as well. It's one of the top questions I get asked about Facebook is, how do you contact them? How do I contact Facebook support for ads? So they are actually getting better, believe it or not. So once upon a time, if you had a problem with your ads, So let's just say an ad account was disabled, which happens. Your account was hacked, which happens. Your ad was disapproved and you don't know why, or is continuing to be disapproved, which happens. There was no way for you to contact Facebook to get support unless you had an agency who had a rep, which was me. Okay, I am an agency. I have an actual Facebook rep, which I can reach out to. And I do that and have done that on behalf of my clients over the years. Nowadays, it's a little bit easier, but not on your first time in ads. So now when you go into Ads Manager, some people actually have the option to book a call with a Meta support person or a rep. And so that's one of the ways of doing it. If you have that option, then certainly book a call. But the whole aim for them on that call is to give you advice on different strategies that they believe that you should be using to run your ads effectively. Most of them, they don't work well. Like these reps are reading off a script and their job is designed to help you spend more money so they make more money. It's not designed necessarily for you to get the results that you want in a proper strategy. So go speak to one of these reps if you get the option, and if you get a chance to speak to them about your ads, do that. But don't necessarily take everything that they say at face value. Again, you've got to educate yourself on this stuff. It just frustrates me sometimes how they give this advice that we know doesn't work, and we know that all it's designed to do is help the business owner spend more money and Facebook make more money. So it's not really a win-win there. The other way you can speak to, and maybe it's a hit or miss, is facebook.com/help or support, but you don't always get in front of someone. So Facebook, to speak to someone about your Facebook ads is getting a little bit easier because they have people, but I wonder if some of those people are actually AI and you're actually talking to a bot, not a person. I sometimes think that's the case in all the people that I speak to there. It's very doesn't seem like it's unhuman-like, more like a bot, right? So good luck with trying to speak to someone about your Facebook ads unless you have an agency who has a rep, or you have the pop-up that happens in your ad account that says, would you like to speak to someone in support? And then jump on that. Okay, so another question that people ask a lot is, how do I run a successful Facebook ad? Whew. All right, so again, if you don't know what you're doing, then you need to learn, educate yourself. If you don't have the time to educate yourself, you need to hire someone to do it. If you don't have the money to hire someone to do it, you can figure it out for yourself, and that takes a lot of time and possibly wasted money. So my suggestion is jump on free training. I'm not just saying this because I have got free training, doing this 13 years. I've got some free training. I'll put it in the link. I show you exactly how you can run successful ads. But if you just remember that the general rule of thumb when I'm running ads, and this has been time and time again, I run video ads to a cold audience who don't know who I am, because that's the cheapest, easiest, quickest way to get in front of people. Your target audience is running a video and a video ad, and the video has to, solve a problem or give an outcome for them. So whatever they're going through, so certain hooks that you have there. Then you should always be running list building ads, so ads to build your database where you're collecting email addresses and perhaps phone numbers. So there's a couple of different ways you can do that, but my number one way is sending people into Messenger, Facebook Messenger, and then collecting a Messenger subscriber, an email address, and a phone number by offering something that's high value, low cost of delivery, and only something that my target audience would value. So that might be an ebook, a checklist, and so on. So always be list building a database. And then the third thing is following up with sales ad campaigns. So a campaign where you make an offer. So whether that's a sales objective or a retargeting ad to people that have already interacted with you. So 3 types of ads: top of funnel video view, middle of funnel messenger, building a list, bottom of funnel sales campaigns to get them to take up the offer. So whether that you're selling your product or service. The great thing about that is you run the sales ads to make the sale. You're also emailing your list. You're also messenger broadcasting your list. And you can also send SMSs. So this gives you omni-channel presence, and you 100% should be doing that. Okay, the big brands do it. A lot of small business owners are too scared to, because they believe that, oh, I don't want people to think that I'm spamming them and so on. If you don't, someone else will. So you've got to get in front of your ideal clients and prove your value there. So that's just in a nutshell, running a successful ad campaigns. Have a really good strategy to start with is the key to it, to be honest. Now, which brings me to the next question that people ask. It's, why do most Facebook ads fail? Now, if you don't know what you're doing, your Facebook ad will most likely fail. I hear this many, many, many times. And in fact, I have access to thousands of people's ad accounts. And when they say to me, Kerry, can you please look at my ads? They are not working. Facebook doesn't work. It sucks. Blah, 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 blah. Insert reason why here. And I look, I can tell within a minute, within seconds, why their Facebook ads fail. Here's why. You don't know what you're doing, and you're listening to people that don't know what they're doing. Or even worse, you're listening to Facebook giving you little tips and tricks inside the platform. And you're listening to that, and it's designed to fail, because Facebook makes more money from small business owners not knowing what they're doing in Facebook ads than it does from business owners spending hundreds to 200,000 plus money a day on ads. They make more money from small business owners making mistakes. Your ads fail because you don't know what you're doing. Your ads fail because you're boosting the post that Facebook suggests that you do. Your ads will fail because Facebook, even now frustrates me, is making a suggestion inside its platform. When you go into the ads manager, it's saying, hey, this is the new report for sales. Why not use this reporting to track your sales? The thing is, it's reporting the things that don't matter. So the information that you are reading about whether your ad is successful or not is incorrect. You're looking at the wrong stats. If you look at the wrong stats or the wrong reporting metrics, so you're looking at the wrong metrics, then your ads will fail because you're not adjusting to the right metrics. So several reasons why. Don't know what you're doing, listening to the wrong people, trying the wrong stuff, not giving it long enough can also be a problem, targeting the wrong people, running the wrong type of campaigns, not having a strategy, listening to actual Facebook itself, doing it the easy way, and boosting posts. Many reasons why, right? And if you resonate and you have been doing any of these things, it's no wonder your ads fail. You need to have a solid strategy, a solid system, and you need to be split testing. And when you're split testing ads, so different hooks, different images, different videos, so many different things you can split test, different offers, then you need to know the metrics and the right metrics that you're reading to determine whether that's successful or not. So that's many reasons why ads fail, and I've seen absolutely all of them, and I get quite passionate about it, especially the one where Facebook advises business owners to do something inside the platform that is not designed to help them. And I just don't know why they do that. Well, I think it's because, like many of the reps and stuff that are advising this stuff have probably only been with Facebook, not long. They have a high turnover. All right, so with that, many people believe, and I suppose this is a question I get asked about why Facebook ads are so expensive. They're not. They're not expensive when you compare the cost of everything going up. The cost of living's gone up. The cost of every other media organisation has gone up. So Facebook ads are not necessarily more expensive. It's that there have been changes in the algorithm to Facebook, in Facebook's algorithm, And if you haven't adjusted to those changes, then there's a possibility your ad costs have gone up. It's as simple as that. That's why it's super important to be continuously list building, continuously thinking about where your ideal client is and at where they are in the buying cycle. Because if they're not ready to buy right now and they are a completely cold audience and they have a problem, they don't know that you are the solution, then throwing a sales ad in front of them is going to be expensive. You need to warm them up first. So they're expensive if you don't know what you're doing, and if you're using the wrong objective, you're targeting the wrong people, you're not split testing, you're reading the wrong metrics and so on, they can be expensive. But if you know what you're doing, you have the right strategy, you know what metrics you're reading, you do split testing and know where people are in the buying cycle, you've done your research on your audience in the first place, you'll find they are not expensive. So another question that happens is, what do I do if my ads account has been disabled? If it's your ad account that's been disabled and not you, your personal profile has been stopped from running ads, you can set up a second ad account, all right, inside your ads manager or business manager. If it's you personally that has been disabled, so you personally are not allowed to run ads, so that means every single ad in your ad account is not able to run ads, then you need to send up another personal profile. As simple as that. Don't even think twice about it. Set it up straight away. In fact, I always tell people have a second one ready anyway with an ad account in it, but for this very real reason, because it does happen. Because the likelihood of you being able to get hold of someone, like I said, is very, very slim to get this revoked or reversed. If it's you personally, set up a second personal profile. If it's your ad account, set up another ad account. If it's your page, you need to set up another page. It's simple as that. Don't wait around and stress about it. Honestly, it happens more than you think it happens. But one of the things that is happening at the moment is they are disabling ad accounts because people need to upload their ID. So one of the things that if your ad account has been disabled, just double check what the reason is. Put in the review. If it's an ID reason, get your ID in there as soon as possible. It can take between, an hour to a week or so for the ID to be approved and then your ad account to get up and running again. We find if it's a brand new ad account or if you're brand new to Business Manager, as soon as you set up that ad account and you start in Business Manager, it will be disabled straight away. Because you need to load your ID into the account. So they're just wanting to get everyone's ID nowadays. I think it's because of so many hacked accounts. It's because of so many spam accounts and so on. They want people to be able to prove their ID. Okay. So that's hopefully a little bit of tips on what to do there. And also I have people, and there's one of the questions on why are my ads being flagged. So your ads are flagged. So flagged means that not approved ads, not necessarily a disapproved or a closed down ad account, but your ad has been flagged for, whatever the reason is. There's so many out there. There are a couple of reasons why your ad will be flagged and not able to run, so not approved. One is that if you are in the weight loss industry or anything similar, there's things to watch for. So you cannot point out personal attributes. So things like, and saying things in your ad like, are you overweight? Are you tired? Are you stressed? Are you going through perimenopause? Are you getting hot flushes? The are you. It's the you that will get flagged. You don't need to say that. So you just need to change the wording in your ad that says overweight, ? Perimenopausal, ? Stressed, ? You don't need the you. So just double check that if that's the industry and see whether it's called, pointing out personal attributes. You're not allowed to do that. Another one is before and afters. You can't have before and after shots. You'll see ads, some get through, but you're not meant to have them. Another one's tape measures of all things. If you've got an ad that's got an image or a video of a tape measure in it, that's not allowed either for whatever reason. So anything like that, it can be flagged. But then there's other things that they're flagged for no reason. So you just ask for a review. Those are probably the main things. So generally or if you are claiming either in the ad or on the landing page, something that Facebook deems to be outrageous, so impossible for people. So if you say things like, how, make 6 figures in a week or lose 7 kgs in a week, right? Facebook deems that to be unattainable, so you have your ad will be disapproved for that. What we do instead of making claims like that, because, I can certainly help business owners, make 6 to 7 figures, been doing it for years. But what you do instead of actually saying, I can help you make, or, hey, watch this webinar and you can make 6 to 7 figures, from the strategies or whatever else, or 10x your business, which you see quite a bit. Instead of that, you can use stories and testimonials. Hey, find out how Jane lost 7 kgs in a week with my XYZ strategy, or find out how, Brian, quit his job, earns 5 figures a month doing this special strategy that I teach. So you use stories if you want to portray something that Facebook deems to be unattainable for normal people. So few reasons why your ads are flagged, but just go in and have a look what they're saying about it. If you believe it's not legit, just ask for the review. Or if they're talking about language and personal attributes, just look through your ads, see whether there's any words that say you in it and pointing out a personal attribute in it. And if it's making unrealistic claims, then change it to a personal story or a testimonial or a story of a client or so on to get through that one. So I hope some of these tips for your business, whether you're an ADHD entrepreneurial business owner or, every day you're a typical business owner, these are some of the top questions that people are asking around Facebook ads. Hope this has helped you. After 13 years of running Facebook ads, I'm in the trenches doing it. I get asked to speak around the world about it. I reckon I'm probably one of the longest standing Facebook ad people there is out there, or agencies there is out there. Most people burn out because of all the changes in Facebook. So I hope this stuff has, and I've spent millions and millions and millions of dollars on ads. Some of my clients spend $100,000 a day. Well, we spend $100,000 a day on their ads. So I know a thing or two. So I hope this has helped answer some of the questions for you. If you are ADHD in business and you're wanting to, learn how to grow your business, learn how to cope with ADHD as a female entrepreneur, make sure that you do subscribe to either Apple Podcast or Spotify, however you listen to your podcasts, that you follow me on my social media channels. If you love my episodes and love this information, please give me a 5-star rating. That would be fantastic. And I will see you on the next episode. Thank you for joining me. If this episode helped you get your business one step closer to the top of your niche, then I'd love your support with a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And don't forget to subscribe on your favorite platform too. Don't let your journey end here. Connect with me and my community of like-minded female entrepreneurs at Kerry Fitzgibbon on social platforms. I look forward to helping you build your business.